In Houston, nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Indianapolis Colts and the Houston Texans. This taken in about 4 yards deep, and no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Ball carrier.
I feel like I can see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Faking the give, now Watson. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Darius Leonard, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
It's now 3rd down.
3rd and long, it's Watson. Flush to his right. He finds his target, Fuller.
That's good.
And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Able to convert on 3rd and 14, a terrific play call. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. He's 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Here's Watson. Man open, that's Kiki QT, complete. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. From the 50, it's Watson. Open man is QT, complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Watson going to look to tuck and run. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Well, that play never really got off the launching pad. He had a linebacker in his face before he had a chance to do much of anything.
Yeah, I think it's big boys up front, that offensive line. They've got to do a little bit better job of protecting him if they're going to continue to run the option like this.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Chances are good. He's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a 3rd.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination. Jordan Reed has it. And he is going to have a Texans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give them 25 yards. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. 2 yards gets them back to where they started, but now 3rd and 10.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
But it's 4th down.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try and run for it. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. Things made a little more difficult after the false start as they try again on 2nd and goal. From the gun, here's Watson. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. But DeForest Buckner using those big hands and getting in there and bringing him down for the sack. About a half yard from the end zone, 3rd and goal. Watson off play action. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. DeForest Buckner able to record his 5th sack of the season.
It's about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. No touchdown there, but if that first drive is any indication, looks like they're going to have a pretty good day passing the football.
I would say confidence would have to be pretty high after that first drive, able to throw it almost at will. You're exactly right. They didn't get the touchdown, but 3 points serves as a nice notice about how this offense is going to move.
Let's take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
First carry here for Joe Mixon. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Bernard.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
At the 30-yard line.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now a pass hauled in downfield. 20. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Touchdown,
Harris Campbell with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Colts have taken the lead. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And a methodical drive last time, but they couldn't get that knockout blow. They had to settle for 3.
But you got to like what they've been doing along the way, right? It's almost like the body blows, the setup punch. As you said, they didn't get the knockout blow here, but that doesn't mean it can't come later in the game on another possession. And the defense on the other side,
maybe a little gas,
yeah,
right?
A little tired. And if nothing else, they just feel relieved getting upfield, only giving up 3. They don't exactly feel like they've handled the offense.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Watson. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 15. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
Colts.
They're going to look to throw. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. That's good for an Indianapolis first down on a gain of 10.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs.
A gain of 2.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Here's 2nd and 8. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. They'll give him 8 on the play, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
Play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction. So out comes Justin Rohrwasser in the field goal unit. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their own 21. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside, and so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
And this will be a Texans first down as good running gets him to about the 44. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Accelerating, and off he goes. Past the 20. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Texans are an extra point away from tying this football game.
Sometimes running plays hit or break so fast, there's no reaction time from the secondary. So I've got to give credit to the offensive line for creating that hole so suddenly. And how decisive was he to take that cut and just go? No one downfield there to stop him.
All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. This will make it into the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Play action. They'll throw. That's taken in by Duvernay. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That's a third down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
First down.
All tied up at 10. 2 minutes left in the first half. We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
And it's third down.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Back to throw again. Dancing to his left. Open man is Westbrook, complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It was 3rd and short, and they go flying past the marker for a gain of nearly 30 yards. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now Joe Mixon. And he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
On second down, here's Mixon. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. There defensively to knock it away was the safety, Justin Reed.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on third down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected fourth down here.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. From 4 yards out. And the Colts have broken our tie as they take the lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to...
It's caught inside the 25. And he'll be taken down, but first he gets deep into Indianapolis territory.
10 at the 18-yard line.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. A shotgun snap for Watson. And this is caught at the 8. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. That one good for 10 yards.
10 yards.
And it'll be second and very short.
And inches at the 8-yard line.
The kick by Fairbairn is good. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They have to be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
Once again, they run with Mixon. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
And there's a completion to the tight end, and look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football, and that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Here's a give to Mixon. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And they'll let this one go right on the outskirts of the 10. They'll down it at the 11-yard line.
At their own 11-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. We have not seen much on offense. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And the throw there going to be incomplete. Demarius Randall that time there to knock it free.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Fighting him off. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Colts are going to take over, albeit deep in their own territory. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory.
Complete to
a huge play that time for the Colts. 84 yards.
Indianapolis.
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first-and-goal situation. They'll give it to Mixon. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Joe Mixon, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. So the big play to kick off the drive set them up first and goal, and they're able to cash in right away on play number 2.
I think I'm starting to understand more and more when we get ready to do games and we meet with coaches why they talk about big plays, explosive plays, and how it sets them up for success, because that's exactly how they're able to score on this one. We saw the touchdown, we saw the payoff, but of course that big, long chunk play is what got them in position.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. And that's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Watson got an open man. It's QT. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way. And it's much more successful as well.
Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete. Demarius Randall that time there to knock it free.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
2nd and 10. Thanks for tagging along with us here from Houston, Texas. Throwing again is Watson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Fuller. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 26. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line.
That was a really nice interception. I think it illustrates the differences between playing man and playing zone. When you're in man, all you're focused on is the receiver in front of you. But when you're in zone, you're allowed to read the quarterback's eyes and go to the ball. That's exactly what happened on that play.
What's up, world? Think I'm ready to go to the Hollywood.
This drive in the air. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Oh, well. That's a good game with baseball.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the Texans' 45-yard line.
Did I sound pitiful now?
You sounded disappointed. I ain't gonna say pitiful. Damn sure sounded disappointed. I can't say that.
Well, I mean, it's only so many times I get passionate about some shit, yo, and I'm starting to really like this island shit, nigga.
Escaping,
you know, it's nice to feel part of a team.
Right. Oh, that's wonderful.
And there's a good opportunity to just want to ride there. A drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs.
Especially when you want it. Especially when you want it.
Yeah. One time I really feel like I ain't getting shitted on.
They'll set up a throw. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It'll be a gain of 17 and an Indianapolis first down. Well, I'm sure he likes his
this safety shit was all right, yo.
He had the 3 interceptions here, none in the fourth quarter, and he's got his guys in front.
Guaranteed he put in a tremendous amount of work this week, but maybe the matchup is just better for him. Sometimes it just doesn't work out. It's almost like these golfers. Certain courses fit their eye, and they like what they see, and other courses,
you know why
as soon as they
safety?
tee it up, they
And
know they
shit
have
with
no
the
shot. Maybe that's the difference.
boy Ray Ray went down Clemson.
This week, a big yes.
Oh, no, I ain't seen
The
on the
previous
Washington.
run, good for 9.
Oh, nah,
Here's
nigga, watch
second
that
and
shit. That shit
yard.
was all right. You know me, I'm gonna hate you watching the
This is
bullshit.
caught.
Right.
Another good reception there. The Colts on the march.
And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in a game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him laying out for that catch?
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback look a whole lot better. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be second and goal. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, second and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
Here's a run with Mixon. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
Mixon trying to punch it in. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
This has not been a fun game for this defense. They've definitely had their share of struggles, but they needed to make a play right there, and they finally get it done on 3rd and goal.
Wasser on for the field goal. A 19-yard attempt.
Rohrwasser's kick is good. And that will get the lead up to 14. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
Set to return it. Here's Turner. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45.
27, the ball carrier.
It was Taven Bryan who got him down defensively.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And now Watson throws another interception. Picked off by Rock Ya-Sin.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They have to like the position that they are in. Fourth quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. The open man is Westbrook. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
And the Colts first down.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Looking for Campbell downfield. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Paris Campbell with his 13th touchdown of the year and second of the game. And thanks to the interception, the Colts offense cashes in with 6. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns and 21 points.
The score, Colts 34, Texans 13. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Set to return it, here's Turner. Oh, good return up past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
All I can say is you got to be a bad nigga to fuck with me with some music, boy.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. The coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide. That just has not been the case. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play. And
it's funny because that nigga show came up with that shit, and I was like, nigga, I used to have shit like that.
32. The ball carried by Texans on third down.
I remember the beaches. I just can't remember what the name of it was called.
3rd and 13. Eluding the pressure right.
So after he said I was looking, and those shits popped up, I said, oh, yeah, that's what they was called.
I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That nigga got a nice little list now.
So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. All right, they're going to try
and
keep
all about the
here on 4th down. They're going for it. Jordan Reed has it. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. He's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory.
Number 27.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
The 48-yard line.
And he hits his target. It's Kenny Stills. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 33. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. Watson, off play action. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Corey Willis. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return.
Intercepted.
Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for the Colts, it's an important win for their postseason hopes as they at least get back to 4-5. And they'll return home next week to take on the Cleveland Browns. Meanwhile, for Houston, the turnaround hasn't materialized as they fall to 2-7. And they'll try to rebound next week as they head to Heinz Field to take on the Steelers. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
What's up, motherfucker?
Red City, bitch. Red City, bitch. That's your name. That's your little name right there.
Man, get the fuck out of here, bitch.
That's what you gonna be singing when you get that damn money. When you take it to that damn mode.
Yeah, nigga.
Hey, what you do that lady this morning, man? You did something that lady wanted to say something.
Nigga, fuck that lady.
Got too much shit. She like, hell no, I'm telling that nigga all nuts.
Nigga, fuck that lady.
She probably just want a motherfucker that just want to get the job.
I told you that.
Look, she didn't want the job. She ain't really want to give you no information.
Nigga. Hey, Worm.
Yo.
Worm's going in there with that depression, huh?
What my nigga Riley say? Fuck you. Fuck your blue shoes. Fuck Garvinci. Fuck. Nah, nigga, fuck that woman, cuz. She holding my money. I'm talking that bullshit. I ain't trying that shit. Like I said, though, I refuse to cuss her out, though. Like, I want.
We got respect, man. That's what some people don't really got no more.
Yeah, I want to say some words to her.
That shit no more. Yeah, they want to say that. No, people ain't got no respect. Like
I said, though, yo, two things. I'm not about to make myself like an ignorant ass nigga to a peon. See some motherfucker that can't do shit for me.
Yeah, true. That's right. That's not accurate, right?
Trust me, my niggas know when I get ignorant, yo, because I done did it to quite a few people on the phone. No homo. Nah, nigga. Don't be calling me with no bullshit, yo. I ain't got time for it.
I know that shit, right? Nobody got time for that shit, though, boy. We ain't got time for that, man. We ain't got time. Time ain't no might not be on your side. Right? Nothing like that. Man, I ain't doing shit on this in the ground. Hey, man, you ain't never got to speak. You never got to name.
Hell no, nigga. I told you, I'm stopped, yo.
You already got everything you need.
Yeah, my food is stopped, yo. Hey, but that 240 on the car look real good, though, Cod.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah. My brother said he ain't need shit, yo. I'm like, okay. Yeah, but like I said, I'm not wasting shit nowhere. And like I said, I ain't got to spend money on food no more. So that right now, that's really crazy.
That shit tripping out. So you gotta watch that shit. That man's like, drain your ass out. And you gotta go through that every now and then. They ain't playing with it. But you never know, sir.
Nigga, what you on that for? I'll tell you why, you know, I got some of them when Dollar General closed over there on by Real Hall. Nigga, I stocked up there, yo. Nigga, I got all kinds of medicine and everything, yo. I bought like all that Robitussin they had in there. I took that shit. All the cough drop thing, I took that shit. Yeah, I was like, got me some pens, some notepads. I did all kinds of bullshit, yo. I said they gonna give it away. I needs it. All I can say is that if all this shit had to hit at the same time, nigga, I am gonna be stacked up for real though.
That's what you gotta do, you know what I'm saying? That's what you want. You should feel like, you know what I'm saying? But you gotta have something to work with before you get there, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, I'm
You
good.
gotta have something to work with before you get there. You know what they drag your ass out.
I'm glad you got back at that point, nigga, because I was about to be like, what the fuck is you talking about, you know?
Hey, look. They drag your ass out. But see, that's what you want to see the deal done right there. If they drag you out, what the fuck you need? They ain't do shit.
I know, but like I said, when that shit hit, yo, depending on how much it is, yo, I'm gonna go and ask them how much would it be to pay my rent up to July. Uh-huh.
Need to be on, man. He ain't been looking at no profit sales or nothing like that. I'm trying to tell you, man, all these goddamn women, man, we tired of this shit, man. We come with something constant. Why we you know what I'm saying?
Nigga, I ain't trying, bro. I ain't trying to run a partner listen to flip, nigga.
That's what I'm talking about. Flip, you can flip. It's none of your business, man. I'm tired of these motherfuckers going around here. Bringing everything, bringing it, you know how you say that?
I'm ready to listen to that.
Service people. One nigga say, you gotta pay for your rent. I don't want my nigga to be saying, you gotta pay for your rent. One nigga be saying, shit. You know what I'm saying? We got income coming in. Fuck that shit. Rent, we own this. We trying to own some shit, man. Shit don't cost a lot of money, man. Just, I'm trying to tell you, man. People get right on some shit. If people are gonna try to make a bigger profit, but you know you gotta start with something.
Yeah, I'm trying to build my own home, though.
Shit, them people are doing. You got Spanish people out there. That's all they do is know how to lay something down. You didn't even have to pay them that much to lay it down. They got stuff now. Well, all the houses they be putting up so goddamn bad. They put that shit up so goddamn fast, man. And it cost all of that much money to make it cost. And I've been saying, hey, I'm trying to tell you that motherfucker, we gotta get up out this. Bring it down. We gotta get up out this. Also, talk about this and that. I'm tired of that damn something. I'm tired of that shit. So I can be mad. I'm bringing shit out of my homes and shit like fuck this.
Yeah, keep in mind, you never own your own home, nigga.
Huh?
I said, keep in mind, you never own your own home, neither, nigga.
Yeah, you never own your own home, but you can make it better for yourself. Goddamn, make it great home. I don't use that steps. You want to get right now to the east motherfuckers. Go right out to the shit. That's I'm trying to find me something. If I had this more small, build up, get back. That's some shit I've been looking into. So, my shit on I don't find people that shit out here from the Buffalo, man. People just don't want to be looking.
Hey, nigga. What the fuck are you talking about right
Hey, you can take that trip.
What trip?
That trip, I said,
Nigga, we got to help do that shit, yo. No, nigga, I'm saying whatever I do, I need to help him do, nigga. Cause, nigga, I'm about to get married soon, nigga.
Oh, yeah, man. Hey, he told me go out there for a little while, man. Golly, we have fun out there. We don't want to come back home. You know, going back home.
I want to go to Brazil Friday engaged.
That's not playing, man. We gotta really go to some of these places we ain't been, man. People be scared to go, man. Who's like, I told this to go, let's go. I was like, hey, man, we gotta get the fuck out of Winston, man. It's like, man, you gotta know how to live in it. That's the kind of worlds I like. I like that fast life shit, man. I don't know why.
Boy, you
I'm more into that fast life shit.
You don't say about that, nigga. The fuck out of here.
Mm.